Django Unchained is a downright enjoyable, unabashedly entertaining, and immensely satisfying extravaganza that finds the reputed filmmaker homaging the classic spaghetti westerns in his own stylized fashion while also toying with America's horrible past with slavery. In an amusing yet provoking manner, Tarantino delivers a cult masterpiece that's brutal, bloody, and hilarious as hell from start to finish. This film is destined to please not only Tarantino's aficionados, but also the most discerning viewers. Set a couple years back before the outbreak of the American Civil War, the story of Django Unchained follows a German bounty hunter, Dr. King Schultz, who buys a slave named Django and promises to give him his freedom in exchange for his assistance in tracking down a trio of outlaws. But after learning of Django's past and his long-lost wife, Brunhilde, who is being held against her will, Schultz offers another deal to him, makes him a partner in his bounty hunting business, and subsequently heads to the plantation with a ridiculous plan to free Django's wife from her cruel owner, Calvin Candy. Despite its overlong nature, which I've come to expect from Tarantino at this point, the film is a dazzling vision. The dialogue steams and flows off the tongue, bringing pages and pages and pages of conversation to life with conviction and unabashed pizzazz. Jamie Foxx, Christoph Waltz, Samuel L. Jackson, and Leonardo DiCaprio bring their all to each of their roles, and each character we encounter is more memorable than the last. The good Dr. King Schultz is probably one of the deepest characters ever in a Tarantino movie, and I feel I've barely scratched the surface on a first watch. His final moment is amazing. DiCaprio also delivers his best performance ever. His speech with the skull is mesmerizing and a brave performance. Sam Jackson is terrifying, exhibiting some of his best work in years, and Kerry Washington as Brunhilde is the heart and soul balancing this brutal world. The standout though, without a doubt, is Jamie Foxx. People often seem to overlook a leading role with a subtler performance when it is overshadowed by such a fine supporting cast, but Foxx delivers a career-defining performance. He sells every scene, every line, every look, and every kill. Django Unchained depicts horrific atrocities towards African Americans, while simultaneously reveling in the sensualistic retribution Django directs at his white oppressors. This uneasy mixture of realistic cruelty and fantasy violence disturbed many theatergoers, but I think the realism is portrayed with appropriate gravitas, and I find the fantasy visually stimulating and cathartic. Call me simple, but who doesn't want to see some racist bastards get their heads blown off or be flayed by their own whip? Since we can't do it in real life, seeing it splattered across the cinema screen will suffice. Django Unchained cinematography is smart and snappy. Fast-paced zoom-ins focus on key character reactions as older films would do in order to emphasize an actor's response in the fullest way possible. The framing is rid of any and all distractions in favor of tight focus to ensure the audience is fully aware and engaged by the action on screen. Conversely, wide panoramas of the barren countryside pepper Django and Dr. King's journey. We're allowed to fully observe and appreciate the pre-Civil War universe that Tarantino built up for this story. Its framing and pacing are sure to leave the viewer breathless, or more accurately, gasping for air, because when the action builds up, your nerves will be shot through as if a bolt of lightning had passed through your system. Tarantino throws together a concoction of old and new for his soundtrack. Stylistic Western ballads, including the Django theme song from the original 1966 spaghetti western starring Frank Nero, feature prominently, with a few of Ennio Morricone's spaghetti western themes making appearances for good measure, while more modern songs from the likes of Rick Ross, James Brown, and Tupac invite a modern style that is sure to keep a fresh vibe to Tarantino's modern western. Pulling together threads from numerous sources and eras, this is a film that looks back as much as it leaps forward. Making continual nods to other directors and actors, Django Unchained is born of an admiration for a genre that up until now is dead and buried. And yet it never feels stale or repetitive in its act of tribute. Fresh and lively, it flips between seriousness and pastiche with effortless ease, eliciting both laughter and shock. Entertaining from start to finish, it is a brash, in-your-face film that will undoubtedly offend certain viewers. But criticize its comic book violence all you like, its solid gold entertainment value is undeniable.
Remember me? I like the way you die, boy.
Tune in every Friday for new movie videos. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below what other movies you would like me to do videos on. Thank you, Mom, for editing the scripts for my movie essays. I appreciate you. Till next time, thanks for watching. Catch you on the flip side.